In today's video, I'll share with you my mum's Kerala style tuna cutlets made with tin tuna. Although this is my mum's recipe, I'll show you with a little modern twist. I'll show you how to make those cutlets to have fresh as well as to freeze to have it at a later date. My mum's tuna cutlet has a special ingredient that takes it from just ah to aha. If that sounds good, keep watching. Hi, my name is Jeena Jose. Welcome to my channel, UK Me Jeena. This cutlet is so versatile. It's so yummy and so easy to eat, but it takes a little time to prepare. So whenever I get a chance, I like to prepare a batch and put it in the freezer so I can enjoy it whenever I'm craving for it. Hopefully we all have a little bit of spare time now because of the lockdown. So you may want to make a batch and put it in the freezer for when you don't have the time but still want to eat a cutlet. So let's get straight to the recipe now. I'll drop a link to the recipe in the description box below. Start by putting about 2 tablespoons of oil.
Once the oil is hot, add the onions, ginger and garlic and saute till brown.
As you can see, the onions are nicely browned off now. I'll put some green chilies at this stage. Fry off those green chilies for a minute, and then now I'm going to add the mashed potatoes. If your child struggles to eat a veg, you can try and sneak in other veg with the mashed potatoes if you like mashed carrots and mashed beans and things. It's just a sneaky way of getting more veg in the children. Just mix that in for another minute or so, and I'm going to add 6 tins of canned tuna. These canned tuna tins are just easily available from the shops. It usually comes in packs of 4, so I've just taken a pack and a half. Just going to put 1 tin of drained tuna. I will just continue adding the rest now. Just need to mix this through nicely. It's cooked tuna, so obviously the tuna doesn't need cooking through. I'll add some pepper and salt now. I like it quite peppery, so I'm going to put a teaspoon and a half. A little bit more maybe, but I like it peppery. Just as the tuna is nearly cooked through, put about 1 inch freshly chopped ginger. This is my mummy's special magic ingredient. That's it. I won't let the ginger cook through. It's fresh ginger pieces that I've just added. It's still quite raw, as you can see. And just let this cool, and I'll add some coriander leaves. Just a handful of coriander leaves. I'll just let this cool down now till it's tolerable to handle, and I'll show you the next stage of how I make molds of this. I've mixed this in nicely, broken down the chunks of potato and the chunks of tuna. Just check the seasoning. I needed to add a little bit more salt, so I added a bit more salt. So just going to take you can make it into any shape, obviously. You can make it flat like this as a ball. But in Kerala, traditionally we use a tablespoon as a mold and press it against a tablespoon. So, So that's the cutlet molds done. I've made about 3.5 with that mixture. So that's about 50 cutlets. I've lined up my beaten up eggs and my breadcrumbs, as well as a tray with some baking paper on it. I'm going to have a wet hand and a dry hand. So with one hand in the wet mixture, take it out. In the dry mixture, use a dry hand. So as you can see, there's no more space on this tray, but I've got a few more cutlets to be breaded and put on. So I'm just going to put another layer of grease-proof paper on top of this and continue stacking some more cutlets on top. You don't want to put more than 2 layers at a time because otherwise the bottom layer is going to get quite squashed. So just 2 layers should be enough on a tray, and if you need more space then perhaps another tray. So that's my tray ready for the freezer. The reason I freeze it flat is I can take out individual portions. If you put it in a plastic bag now itself, it'll all get stuck together and then it's difficult to make individual portions. I'm just going to put a cling film on top of this and put it in the freezer for 6 to 8 hours or till it freezes. I've just taken these yummy cutlets out of the freezer. Just going to put it in freezer bags individually, and I'll show you how it snaps off individually. See, that's just 1, 2, that's the end result. 50 individually portioned tuna cutlets. So you can take 4, 5, 7, how many ever you want, and fry them off individually. I'll fry a few now and I'll show you how it looks. I am just shallow frying this, as you can see. You may want to deep fry it. It's obviously much tastier then. Or you may want to put it in the oven. It goes a bit dry, but it's healthier. It's crispy on the outside and soft in the middle. Just perfect. If you like this recipe, put a 1 in the comments to let me know that you liked it, and 2 if you didn't think it was up to scratch. These cutlets can in no way be compared to a shop-bought cutlet. This is just way more tastier and yummier, even if I say so myself. I love freezing food. It has saved us so much money in our family. Our eating out budget has been reduced, our lunch money has been reduced only because I've been freezing some meals. I freeze different kinds of food. I freeze some kebabs, I freeze pizzas, I make some curry sauces. If you'd like me to share the recipe for any of these, please drop me a comment down below. If you've liked my money saving recipe, please give me the like button and share this recipe with one of your friends who will be inspired by it. Also, feel free to check out my other frozen food recipes on my channel. If you've enjoyed this recipe, I'm sure you'll like those recipes. I upload a video every Friday on time saving or money saving tips within the household. If that sounds good, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification icon so you never miss a video again. Thank you for watching me today and stay safe.